What if I told you that your entire life could change, not in 5 years, not in 5 months, but by the end of this episode? And it starts with one decision, which is that you believe that you are the luckiest person you know, that everything works out for you, that the universe is conspiring in your favor, that the timing is always perfect, that the people in your life or in and out of your life are always aligned, and that the opportunities are just waiting for you to notice. This isn't delusion. This is intention with confidence. And I'm going to prove you that it works. It's better than any to-do list. It's better than any strategy or hustle ever will. Now, before we jump into segment number one, I want to remind you to subscribe to this channel and like this video. And I'm super excited for you to hone in all the skills and mindset shifts that we're going to be making. And we are going to continue to do the inner work and become the best and baddest version of ourselves. Now, before we jump into segment number one, this is a reminder to subscribe to my channel and like this video. And now let's jump right into segment number one. Segment number one is all about understanding what is lucky person syndrome. It is not toxic positivity. It is a mindset. So let me clear something up. This isn't about ignoring your problems or pretending that bad things never happen. It is about training your brain, especially with your RAS system, which is reticular activating system that I talk about a lot because it filters out things that are not important to you and it helps you focus on the things that are important to you. So your belief system is either working for you or against you. And we have to train our RAS system to see possibilities, then problems. So if you believe that you're unlucky, your RAS system will show you and prove it to you all the things like missed buses, missed opportunities, rejections, failed plans. And it will help you believe and confirm that, see, things never work out for me. See, I'm so unlucky. Nothing ever works out for me. See, this is what we're trying to change here. We're not going to think like that because a lucky person does not think like that. Every single thing, whether it is the worst thing that could ever happen to you, knows that this is working out for you. So if you walk around saying, I'm just so lucky, things always turn out better than I expected, your brain will literally seek evidence to match that belief. That's what people with lucky person syndrome walk into rooms and they get chosen. It's not luck, it's frequency. The belief that you have before you see it. It's belief before evidence. Now let's talk about real science, how it works, RAS, and the frequency. Now, let me explain the science that backs this up. Your brain has a system called the reticular activating system, which I just talked about. And the job of that reticular activating system is very simple. Filters out the noise and highlights the belief and the things that you believe wholeheartedly. So when you say I'm lucky and life is rigged in my favor, you activate the system in alignment with the people, belief, and ideas and energy that supports that belief and that truth. So let me remind you, manifestation isn't magic. It is mental conditioning. When you start showing up differently, when you are more confident, when you are more ready, let me remind you that shift, it's magnetism. So what if for the next 24 hours, you start to act and behave like you are universe's favorite person? Now think about it. How would you act? What if you start to act like universe wants you to win, that it is on your side 24/7? You know how I always talk about that you're always in constant communication with the universe? It is true. Just understand and create this belief for you that universe is making things easier for you, that things flow easily into your life. And what if after those 24 hours, you do it again and again? And again and again, every 24 hours. How would you show up? What type of energy would you allow in your life? How fast would you remove things that are not in alignment with the life that you want to live? Let me remind you, lucky person syndrome is the idea and the belief that everything works out for you. You, my friend, are the luckiest person in the world. All the right things, all the right people and opportunities are coming your way. And you are the main character. So get a piece of paper and pen and write down everything that I'm about to list. That will help you become the luckiest person and will help you manifest everything that you desire in your life. And just remember that you always have to be willing to work on yourself. You always have to constantly do the inner work. This process never ends. Just know that the feedback that you're getting, the people that are leaving you or betraying you or treating you like crap is all part of the process. Understand that universe is simply removing people from your life, blocks from your life, and making this path easier for you. If you can set that filter in your brain that yes, that universe is always working out for me and it is removing any obstacles and blocks from my way, from my path, it is actually helping you grow, then my friend, watch how fast the manifestations show up in your life. Because if you believe that you are the main character in the script, that you are lucky, even when bad things are happening in your life, and you understand that all the things in your life that are happening for you, then my friend, you are lucky. Everything that is helping you in your life is helping you level up. It is helping you build more awareness around it. And the faster you learn, the faster you move on to the next level, the next awareness that you need to build around things, and the next life lesson. Because any lesson in your life that you haven't learned is repeating itself again and again. That's why you feel stuck. Now, let's talk about segment number 2. This is one of the most important segments because we are going to be listing 7 steps that will help you become the luckiest person you know. So, number 1 thing you need to do is to upgrade your self concept. Have you heard of that? That you don't attract what you want, you attract what you believe who you are. So, what self concept is the identity that you carry with you silently, subconsciously, all day long, that your brain knows about you. It is basically the story that you tell yourself about yourself. Does that make sense? Basically, it is your inner internal reality. The beliefs, the thoughts, the perceptions that you have about yourself that you hold so deeply about yourself. It's who you are. What are you capable of? What are you worthy of? What kind of life you expect to be living. And I want to talk a little bit about self concept and affirmations, what they really are and the difference between them. Because affirmations are really important because what affirmations are doing, it is programming your brain because you can't just say, I am lucky at once and you think that your self concept is going to change about you magically. No, it doesn't work like that. Just how your beliefs are, the thoughts that you've repeated to yourself again and again, you have to create a new belief system for yourself. If you believe that, oh my God, like no one ever likes me, I always suck, I always fail, then let me tell you, these are your thoughts that you've repeated to yourself and they're subconsciously ingrained in your brain. And subconscious mind is 95% of your brain that is working on the thoughts, the beliefs, everything that you believe about yourself is in your subconscious brain. Okay. So saying I'm confident just once is not going to change your self concept. You have to embody that belief repeatedly, and which will really take place through actions. So you have to really think, what would confident me believe today? So your action would be, how would he or she respond in this situation differently? And the identity work is, what version of me am I choosing to be? Okay. And I'm going to make you do this practice actually next time. And if you want to work one-on-one with me, reach out to me. I'll list the link below, but I will make you do your old identity work and your new identity work and the identity shift that you need to make to create a new self concept for you. So identity work is super important. And let me remind you that lucky people do not think of themselves as victims of circumstances. They walk around with quiet confidence and they wholeheartedly believe in themselves, that everything is always working out for them, that everything is possible for them. They always think that life is always working out for me, life is always supporting me, I deserve great things, good people in my life. So what you need to do, I'm going to give you these few tips, is to ask yourself daily, who do I believe I am? What do I believe I'm worthy of? And then upgrade those answers every time as you level up. And I always say this, and this is what my mentor says too, that every level there is a new devil. So every new level that you're climbing, you don't think that you're ever going to stop doing this work. You have to remove more blocks from your life. So every level that you raise and you level up in your life, you always have to do another level of work. Okay, to reach new heights, to reach new opportunities, and to reach new people who are at a different frequency. Now, step number 2, speak a new narrative out loud. Your words are spells, okay? Lucky people speak with certainty and what's working out for them, what is unfolding for them. Every day, affirm your luck with conviction. Say everything is always working out for me and that I am a magnet to blessings, that I am always aligned with the right people, the right opportunities, and all the great things are coming my way. And I'm divinely protected and divinely guided, and I'm always, always guided to go towards the right path. And I listen to my intuition. Say it like you mean it, and eventually your mind and your reality will catch up. Now, there has been comments that sometimes people will just make to me, they might be funny. You're only at 171 subscribers. Let me tell you, I wholeheartedly believe that I'm going to have millions of subscribers one day. And I will. It's just all about the belief and all about the work that I'm putting in. I can't magically think that, oh my God, I'm going to spit out 2 great videos and I'm going to have, millions of subscribers right away. There's always a level to that too. There's levels that I need to reach and the work that I need to continue to do as I'm upgrading myself. There are things sometimes I look back and I'm like, oh, that was not the right video that I made, or maybe I should have put in more energy and work into it. But that comes with taking action. I can't sit and even though I believe my belief system is that I know I'll reach that level and I will reach those type of subscribers and people listening to me and tuning in all the time. And I'm on my way to receive millions of subscribers. And I wholeheartedly believe that. But that does not mean, and not that I'm saying that, oh, I cannot reach so many people with 2 videos, but it's the work that you need to do. And there's so much work every single person has to do on themselves to reach the next level. But you cannot sit on your butt and think that, oh my God, I'm going to sit right here and I'm going to have millions of dollars and millions of subscribers out of nowhere. Now, number 3, you have to train your reticular activating system, which I talked about earlier. Brain literally becomes a magnet for what you really focus on and believe in. Let me remind you, your RAS system will filter out your world. If you tell it I'm unlucky, it will find more things and more proofs to show the evidence for you that you feel unlucky. When you say I'm lucky, it will do that much work to filter out things that do not confirm that belief. And it will start spotting magic everywhere. Green lights, the random text from a friend, the perfect timing for all the opportunities that are going to be flowing in your life. So one daily practice that you could do is write down 3 lucky things that happen to you every night, even if they're very tiny. What this will do, this will reprogram your brain to notice your blessings because they exist. You're just not focused on that. You're focused on the lack right now. Now, number 4 is learn to regulate your nervous system. This is something that has been a theme of mine for the last couple of years. I've been working so hard on regulating my nervous system. And I've also joined breathwork workshops, and I am consistently part of this morning reset where I meditate. I am guided by a mentor, and I'm also now practicing it almost every single day. I do deep breathing for 15 minutes, and then I find myself, breathe throughout the day if I need to just regulate my nervous system, because we all experience anxiety time to time, but it's not taking over my life anymore. And I feel so much more safer in my own body. And I love that. So it's very important for you to receive more blessings in your life. You need to learn how to regulate your nervous system and receive more blessings in your life. Because if you are stuck in fight or flight, you will subconsciously block good things. You're going to sabotage your success as well. Because deep down, you're going to feel that you don't feel safe. And you don't feel deserving of good things in your life. So ways that you can regulate your nervous system, you don't have to join a workshop, but that would really help if you feel like you have a hard time, and you can have an accountability partner. You can go on YouTube and find breathwork videos where you can even practice how to breathe properly and regulate your nervous system by just performing it for 5 minutes. You can, go for walks. You can do walking meditation. This is something I absolutely enjoy as well. Being in nature really helps me too. And do a lot of safe self-talk, right? That also comes with practice as well. Understand, when you have a calm body, you open channel for miracles. Now, step number 5 is you need to embody the energy of already being done. Act like things are already happening for you and move like it's already yours. This isn't fake it till you make it. This is embodying the future version of yourself today. Think like this. What would the luckiest and the most magnetic version of you act and feel like? What does he or she wear? How good do you feel? Do you feel good in dressing up, or do you feel good in casual clothes? It all depends on you. Every single person's different. What do you say yes or no to? How do you show up in your business and relationships? Be that person now. Identity comes before outcome. Now, Step number 6 is release the timeline. Lucky people trust in divine timing. They do not micromanage the how or when. They just believe things are just going to happen at the right time. This is the hardest part, though, I know, but you need to learn how to surrender. It is the key. Stop obsessing over how it's going to happen. It will happen at the right time when you are ready to receive it. You just have to keep performing and doing the work, the inner work. It never ends. Instead of saying why it hasn't shown up yet, and say this instead: I trust it is unfolding exactly as it should. Whatever is mine is on its way. Just understand, faith equals frequency, and lucky person trusts the flow. Now, last step, this is also very important, which is take aligned, bold action. Luck is when opportunity meets preparation. You've probably heard of that. And this is so freaking true. This doesn't mean you're just sitting down and visualizing. You move with inspired energy. Lucky people aren't passive. They don't let life pass through and pass by. They're very courageous, they're curious, and they are open to possibilities and new ideas and opportunities. They are very quick to say yes. Maybe that direct message that you've been hesitating to send, this is a nudge from the universe for you to send that message. Maybe it's a video that you're so scared to post, but you are just sitting, thinking, and overthinking your way out of it. Maybe it's a retreat or a workshop that you want to host. Just do it. Luck meets you halfway. Luck is when opportunity meets preparation. Now, that is it, Enriched Community. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm so excited that you reached this point of the video and you are doing the work and you've taken responsibility for your life. Make sure to subscribe to this channel, like this video, share it with your friends and family members. And I'm so excited to see you next week. And comment below and tell me one thing that you will do in the next 24 hours. How are you going to think and act the way that you, my friend, are the luckiest person on this earth? Because you are. Thank you so much for tuning in. And I'm so excited for you to become a powerful manifester and to become a luckiest person on this earth. Just know that you are already. You just have to believe it and do the work. Continue to do the inner work. And just know that universe is conspiring in your favor. Thank you so much. Sending you so much love and positive vibes. See you next time.